Okay, welcome back. I just had to kill one of those centipede things that you get in your house, and I hate those things. Oh, you're supposed to get a barrel, I think. Oop. I don't need those rupees. Okay, I remember what to do. Okay, I have to get back to what I was talking about. So my dad mentioned when I left on Saturday that he said the word Christian counselor, which made me worried. I guess I feel like I've been a Christian, like a good Christian my whole life. I go to church and I pray and read the Bible and stuff, so it's hard for me to imagine that I could be any better of a Christian, if that makes sense. So that's not the problem. I don't... Going to see a Christian counselor, I guess, in my head they would just be like, well, you need to pray more and read the Bible and then you'll be better. But that's not gonna help me, so that's why I kind of got... Where's my sword? Did they take it? Oh, they do take your stuff, I think. Yeah, I kind of have had this problem all my life. And I don't know, you go to church and you hear people always talk about God helping them with their problems, and I've definitely tried that and it just hasn't helped. So to me it would be like going to a Christian counselor if I had a stomach ache or something. They're not going to help with the stomach ache by praying. You need medicine. So I don't know. I need to see a doctor, not a counselor. But they sent me a list a couple days ago, and I think what the church does is they like endorse certain therapists. They say this therapist is a Christian, so we endorse them, and then the therapist gets free publicity. So I guess I feel okay about that. It's not like what I thought a Christian counselor would be is just someone at the church who you can talk to. But that's not what this list was. I didn't get that impression from this list that my parents sent me. It just looked like a list of therapists who are also happen to be Christians. Do I have to get my sword back? Yeah, I remember. I've been. My parents are really religious, and so when I was a kid, I did all the church stuff and all the youth group stuff. I don't think I do. When I was in high school, there's a thing that the church called SALT, which was like, I don't know if every church has a special name for the youth group, but it's like a Bible study for high school kids. And I never enjoyed doing that. But I never enjoyed anything, so it's not like a big deal for me to say that. Oh, I lost my sword, that's right. And every year they would have a retreat thing where you would go to like a camp for the weekend. And I never really liked doing that either. But I brought it up because when I was a freshman in high school, I went on this retreat, and the leader guy did this thing where I don't remember any of the context to this. He just said, write down on a piece of paper something that has really been bothering you, or that you feel like you can't fix by yourself, and that you are struggling with a lot. And there was like a bonfire or something, and then so we write it down on a piece of paper and then threw it into the bonfire. And that was, I guess, supposed to symbolize us giving the problem to God, I guess. And I remember what I wrote down. I just wrote friends. I'm not really sure what I meant by that. I mean, I knew I didn't have any friends, and I was feeling kind of depressed about that. I guess that's all there was to it. Yeah, that was it. I wanted friends and I didn't have it, because I guess it was that simple. I think I have to kill that guy before I can get up here. And I was really embarrassed about not having any friends, so I didn't even write on the paper not having friends. I just wrote friends because I was afraid somebody might see it, and then and that would be embarrassing. Oh wait, how do I kill this guy? try to do the... Oh. Ah. There we go. I guess I did what I was supposed to. So why did I bring that up? I don't remember. I know what to do. Listen. So, I don't know if I had mentioned when I played The Last of Us, which was the first game I played. It was kind of the whole point of doing this, is to get comfortable talking, so that if I ever was able to go to see a therapist, I would at least have some small amount of confidence that I could string together some sentences. And now I do. So for some reason, the two things still seem kind of disconnected, but they must be connected. That was the whole point of doing this, was to get good at talking so I could see a therapist. Or just have confidence that it's possible. And I couldn't think of any other way to do that. So I did what I sought out to do. But I'm still really nervous. I mentioned my parents sent me that list, and so now it's becoming kind of a real thing where I'm thinking about, actually, wait, I actually have to do this? I have to go to therapists and talk. What am I gonna say? I don't know what to say. That's why I definitely want to see a doctor first, because I can just be like, I need a diagnosis. Can you diagnose me with something? That's the first thing we could talk about. I have to get up there, which means I gotta get down there, which means I gotta get over there. Also, for some reason, I guess recently I've been picturing myself just trying to get mentally prepared for actually doing this thing. And every time I visualize it, going to see a therapist, it was always a woman that I went to see. But all the therapists on the list, like I mean, I think most therapists are like just guys, men. But I know. I started to feel more embarrassed thinking about talking to a man about being anxious. I guess it's for some reason I feel like they would be more judgy about it. I know that I know a good therapist wouldn't judge anything, but I would just be more hesitant to be honest to a man in my head. I mean, I'm gonna. It's mostly men therapists, so I'm gonna see a man therapist. But I don't know if that's a common thing. It seems like it would be. I'm sure in real life it wouldn't be like this, but in my head it seems like it would be harder to be just, I guess, vulnerable and honest and talk about how, like, I don't like myself or the things I don't like about myself. Nice throw. Don't know why that is. Okay. Now we're good. I was worried that once you went inside the buildings, then the guys came back, but I don't think that's how it works. How do I get up there now? This C cameras, I know it's backwards. That's why. Right? If you push it to the right, it turns to the left. If you push to the left, it turns to the right. But up goes up and down goes down. So maybe that's why it's been feeling kind of weird about it. Thought maybe you could change it. I forget where to go. Why are there no hearts anywhere? This is a little confusing for the first area. The first main puzzle area, so I understand why they... I was supposed to push that down. Whoops. Okay, I'll get up there, I think, next time. By the beginning of next episode, I'll be up there. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.